Hello everyone, I'm here with the designers of Samurai Battles, Richard Borg and Konstantin, and we're just going to talk a little bit about the game. First, I guess my main question is, I believe there's 2 games in one. Could you explain a little bit about that?
Go ahead.
Yeah. The first, I would say great thanks to Michael Webb, the marketing director of Alliance. It was his idea to he introduced us to each other, right, and suggest to make a samurai game with the Richard's rules, commands and colors, and with our miniatures. But in the same time, we had an idea to make the Art of Tactic samurai game, and finally we after some discussions
a few discussions.
Yeah, a few discussions.
Very nice discussions.
Yeah,
though.
we finally came to agreement that it would be 2 games in one. So everybody, the consumers should be really happy about that, because they in one box for one price they have double fun. They have 2 games. And that's I think it's the first time happened on the market. Maybe earlier, but I don't know this.
So. No.
I don't know those cases.
No. Nope. It's pretty much. It's pretty much that. It is double the pleasure, double the fun. Yeah, the way the 2 systems work, if you're familiar with Commands and Colors, which many of you probably are, because we do have a number of titles out there under the Commands and Colors label. It plays a little bit like Commands and Colors. It's got its own nuances. It's gonna play a little different than any of our other game systems. The Art of Tactics basically plays a lot like the Barbarossa game that was Konstantin's World War II version of the game, and so it has a lot of similarities. But still, it's all different. It's different. What you're going to get in the game box is you're going to get 2 scenario books, and each of the scenario books is different. 2 sets of rules. Each of the sets of rules are different. Some component changes between Art of Tactics and Commands and Colors, which I think are really key. The Art of Tactics, I haven't had an opportunity to play a lot of Art of Tactics, but I know from playing the few games I have that it is a good, deep, rich, flavorful samurai battle. It's a simultaneous move system that basically you are writing down your orders for your units and then at the same time revealing your orders. Whereas Commands and Colors is that familiar alternate move system. So both of them has their strength, and both of them are very interesting to play.
Great. So I know that you both have your separate game systems. Was there any collaboration? Because I know that both systems have been kind of modified in the way they're presented. Was there any collaboration on those modifications?
Definitely. Definitely. As far as some of the designs and stuff go, the Art of Tactic has some movement bases and stuff like that. We could probably use those over here, but as we're showing at the show, the Art of Tactics strength is the movement trace for his units, whereas you'll be more familiar with Battle Cry and stuff. We were basically using the single figures as a modification. Konstantin came up with the great idea of putting little pegs in the back, little holes that you can put the banners in, and that really worked out very well. Whereas Konstantin's basically the whole unit is on one tray, and it moves with the banner, and it's a nice big banner, and it tells you all the things that happen in his game system, whereas mine is a little more simple. Once again, it's just
everybody can easily use the Art of Tactic movement tray also for Commands and Colors.
It can. They all fit in the same thing, right?
Yeah, that's
Great.
As far as other elements of the game, we still have the command cards. We still have dragon cards that actually do some special things. And basically, in the Art of Tactics, each unit has their own order card that basically you write down what you're going to do a turn. So there are definitely many different elements in the two games, and they were great enough to merge those two into one box. And the box is loaded with stuff. When you open the box, when you open take the shrink off, the box is going to expand about a quarter of an inch. There's so much in that box. They just shrunk it right down and boop, comes up. So it is just loaded. And as a matter of fact, as soon as you start taking stuff out, I challenge anybody to try to repack it because there's just so much stuff in the box. It's great.
Awesome. So I know with both these systems, expansions play a big role, in extending the play through, or the replayability. I'm sorry. Is there plans for expansions for this system?
I'll let Constantine answer that because he's got great plans.
Yes. By coincidence, I'm not just a game designer for Art of Tactic game, but I'm also managing director of Zvezda company, and of course we are. I'm much more responsible for the business part of this project, and we will definitely have the expansions, and. We have mini kits, which
cool.
can be easily added to the game. Some of them are not in the starter set because they are not yet manufactured, but quite soon they will be in the shops, such as mounted samurai archers and ninjas and warrior monks. And of course, we will make some expansion for some small thing, not expensive expansion, and the bigger one with the siege, with the special effects, and so on. That it definitely will have the expansions.
It's always good to have the owner of the company actually be involved in it from the start because somehow things get done a lot quicker. I think this is one of the fastest projects that we ever, from the time we actually gave them our final rules and the makeup of our game to the time it was produced is like lightning speed compared to sometimes we work with manufacturers. And I know they're very aggressive on their promotional strategy, and I know that you're going to enjoy some of the expansions, not only just for Commands and Colors, but also for the Art of Tactics.
Great. Just curious about those mini kits. Are there rules built in for those units already in the base game?
Okay, so for Commands and Colors, I don't have any of the mini kits listed in the thing. You'll have to go to the website or to BoardGameGeek where we'll post additional rules for them. Now, Art of Tactics is a step ahead of me. They already have some rules in their game, and you buy the game, you're going to get a unit command card, order card, and you can start and you get right into the game. They just smoothly flow right into their game.
And I just want to add that Richard, as soon as you write the special rules for the additional units, all the mini kits would be will have the special additional rules also for commands and colors. Sorry, I didn't tell you.
That's a surprise, but it's a good thing for you guys. Yeah, that'll be
of
great.
Course.
That'll be good.
We are taking care about both game systems the same way. It's a twins.
That's right.
Great. So just one last question. That just slipped my mind. Just one sec. I'll be at it. Sorry.
Which game do you like the best?
Yes. No. Yeah.
Okay.
Which of the two, if you had to pick? No. Actually, my last question is, and probably the question on a lot of people's mind is, how they can get this game. Will it be through normal distribution channels here in the U.S., or how can they go about getting it? Is there an online source?
I can't really answer that. I know that Constantine, you might know where they can. Normally, normal hobby shops and stuff. Any of your local hobby shops.
Distribution.
Yes.
Okay.
Our main the general distributor is Alliance, and Alliance is the biggest game distributor in the U.S. So everybody, all the shopkeepers are welcome to come to Alliance and ask for.
Okay, we
sales.
can't give you Alliance's phone number, but I'm sure you could look it up and start calling for the game right away.
So probably if you ask your local retailer, they can contact Alliance and get it in.
They can get it.
Great.
From Alliance or other.
And I think if they come to BoardGameGeek, they will get the link to Alliance website, and that's easiest way.
Great.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you for your time.
You exist.
Yeah, that's right.
You're welcome. I don't think I can take very much credit for that, but
Right now we can't.
thank you for your time, and it was really nice to
Thank
speak
you.
with you. And it seems like a really great game.
Thank you very much for your
Thank
time.
you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Thank you. I'm gonna get